Good morning, boomers. The voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest champagne crypto. Thank you for tuning in. Big shout out to Athlete and Rafterman over there in the chat box, both on DLive and on YouTube, respectfully. Drop a bomb for you guys. Good morning to all you maniacs. It's a DeFi deep dive today. I got a lot on my plate as far as doing research and finding out more about alternative platform, yield optimizers, pools, farms, all kinds of DeFi mania that I got here on my plate. And I want to share it with you guys because I'm doing my research as in real time, basically. And there's a lot to look at out here. Let me turn off these coins, turn off this information here. And I'm going to be doing it live. We'll be talking about Alpha, Beefy, Venus, 88, Mirror, D-Bank. We're going to be talking about a lot. I need you guys to pump the buttons right now. It's an explosion right now with DeFi, specifically because ETH is activating, okay? ETH is activating. People are starting to realize the value of the blockchain, the programmable money, and you guys know the deal. Programmable currency. With that comes all the apps that can be supported, and then that bridges over to Binance and what they're doing. And, don't sleep on what's going on that side of the world, okay? Whether you agree with it or not, there's a pump perhaps to be experienced out here. Pause. Shout out to Oscar Olivares and the rest of the boomers. Let me go ahead and share my screen out here. You got ETH against BTC at 0.04. 053, okay, hitting a low for the 24. I'm asking myself here if this is an entry point, okay? You see Ether gaining dominance on Bitcoin, and arguably, like I've said for months now, it's definitely worth 0.05. This is worth a fifth, okay? Is it worth a tenth of a BTC? And arguably it is, okay? Arguably it is. This is no shade at BTC. I got the bags, and I'll continue to stack them and pack them. But ETH is definitely growing in dominance. Good morning to NoFD77. I see you out there. Let me drop a bomb. Good morning to you, sir. We're deep diving into DeFi mania today. Everything from Alpha to Beefy to Venus to 88, Mirror, D-Bank, Jet Fuel. There's a lot of stuff that you guys need to tap and tune into on the networks. The current is charging right now, and the voltage is strong. Kaboom, 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 kaboom. Let's go ahead and check out the charts and get straight to it. Drop comments here in the population of the chat box. I just dropped a video about Alpha Finance. I think that, something to look into. I'm going to go ahead and review that again briefly. I did a video yesterday about Beefy. I'm going to go ahead and review that briefly. I want to tap into 88, Mirror. 1 inch is booming. Badger is booming. There's a lot of new things to consider here. And, it's new words, new phrases, new trends, new crip walks. Let me hit refresh over here on the networks and see what's really popping. We got Bitcoin there at 31,602. We got Ether there at 1279. We got the DOT at 1649. We got Ripple at 26. It's nice to see Ripple finally getting out of, leaving top 5. It was always a doo-doo bag, if you ask me. Cardano there at 33 cents. Chainlink at $22. Chainlink. Remember when Chainlink was less than $1? Remember when Chainlink was less than $1 just maybe a couple years or less ago? I mean, we hopped on the train at what, like 30 cents, 50 cents? I don't remember what it was change. And then I remember hopping off the train around $3 saying, we made it, Look at that, $22. Thing hasn't stopped, can't stop. Hashtag P. Diddy, bad boy of crypto out here. Litecoin there at 131, Bitcoin Cash at 422, Binance at 40.55. Binance hasn't been moving that much as of late, but it's been another one alongside Chainlink that in the past couple years has really charged against BTC. It's it's kind of cooled off right now, but I'm really interested in BSC, Cake, and more. Stellar there at 25 cents. USD coin, it is what it is. Wrap BTC, another reason why Ether is valuable. Uniswap has been outperforming Ether. Uniswap has been outperforming Ether this week, up 33% against USD, now at 12.28. This was dropped on them as a freebie. And remember, it pumped when they dropped on them. I think it was in August or September when they did their airdrop. it pumped to like $6. And it was probably the right time to take profits then, because since, then it pulled back down to like 2. And now it's activated and it's past its all-time highs. What's the swap? This thing is doing good. So this is the automatic market maker. This thing is what's really, in my opinion, really bringing a lot of more attention to Ether. And ultimately what's going to bring, or what is already bringing attention to the greater DeFi space. There's a market, okay? There's a market out there. The market share, there's a market share to be gained from other platforms. And Swap is taking the market share from even like the traditional giants, from Coinbase, from Binance itself. This thing is a behemoth of volume and more. What's the all-time low at 103 4 months ago? All-time high at $13, which was just 15 hours ago. So this thing continues to rip, and it will as Ether climbs. Decentralized exchange, automated market maker, governance, and yield farming. Really what set it off for the greater DeFi world, as we will continue to deep dive into the DeFi space today and some of these platforms that maybe you guys should be checking out. Theta is going to give generational wealth. Champ says no FD77. I'm definitely interested in Theta. I like the video platforms. Media is something we're doing every day out here. So, I told the guys out there at Theta, come holler at me. They want me to jump through hoops to Twitter and all these things to get on the networks. I'm not over there, but I'd be more than happy to post some videos and Crip Walk with some of the boomers out there. Let's check this out over here, guys. I came across DBank. This is a great way to track your and manage your DeFi assets on Ethereum. Now, Alpha, which I'll be talking about in just a second, the devs or the team over there tweeted and linked to this whale's wallet. Look at this whale over here. This whale on Ether. We're checking his portfolio out. Certainly not my portfolio. Net worth of 538 mil plus. Okay, and you can see what he's holding. Wrap BTC. So the guy, he's got baggage here of BTC. This is what he's got liquid in his wallet. A balance of 21 BTC, 528 ETH. What's interesting here is that he's holding a major bag of this grain bag. I don't know much about this farm. This is associated with Harvest Finance, and that's another one that maybe we should be looking at. What is he holding here? Is he a dev? What's going on here? And then this is just a wallet, what he has liquid. And then this shows you, which is cool about DBank. You guys could link your wallets here as well and check out what you have, manage all your assets in one spot, or at least view them. Then you got Alpha, which we'll be talking about. It's another yield optimizing platform. Look what all he has in here. He's got 65,000 plus ETH stake, and he's staking them out there. And and I just talked about this. The APY is about 9-10% right now. It's variable. It goes up, it goes down, but yeah, it's a yield optimizer there on. And this one's cross bridge. Let's go ahead and talk about this, and we'll go back into this this wallet. So let's go here to Home, Alpha Homora. Finance Lab is a ecosystem of DeFi products that will interoperate to maximize return and minimize risk for users. So this is kind of the wave right now, the yield optimizing platforms that try to finagle and create different strategies to leverage here, to pay Peter there, to, eat from Paul over here. In other words, supposedly, allegedly. You see what I'm saying? But anyhow, Alpha... it looks promising, and apparently this thing is audited, so it's a secure bag. So they say, I'm not a dev, so I don't know. I'm not anybody's crypto daddy. But let's go ahead and launch the app, and you can see over here. Is this it? Yeah, and I just showed this in the last video, but earn on ETH, and you can see ETH, which is their ETH placeholder. Once you deposit the ETH, it's paying about 11. This went up since a few hours ago, so 11.24. Okay, so, he's staking and baking over there. So this is Alpha, and this somehow is crossed with Binance. I think they're also on that bridge. I haven't figured it all out. It's a lot of things going on. But I'll tell you one thing, guys, about these apps from the Binance launch pools that are also associated with Ether. They look thorough. Okay, if you go through the documentation, this is not a fly-by-night little pre-sale with a a little baby referral link. This seems to be more thought out than other platforms that I've seen. So that's something that gets me excited. Rafterman said, I want at least 1,000 so I can stake a node. You're talking about Theta. Yeah, and NoFD says you need a VPN, then hit the Asian markets. So yeah, I mean that's Theta, and I'm definitely interested in that, but I'm focused on DeFi for this video. It's super DeFi right now. So going back to this guy's DeFi portfolio, you can see all the liquidity pools that he's mining, what he's pulling, and definitely look at these values on some of these stakes. So this guy's wild. This could be like a company or something. I don't know. 500,000 plus in crypto. So, all these LP tokens, they're leveraging and earning off all on Alpha. Look, it's the main platform that this whale's using. And then boom, they also are using Compound. 86 mil out there staking ETH, over 112,000 ETH and over 1,000 BTC, almost 2,000. This thing's wild. Also borrowing through Compound, leveraging Aave. You can see what they're doing over there. Definitely chunky with the link. So, it seems like this gentleman's or this entity's or this wallet, let me say, this wallet's holding is mostly in ETH, BTC, and Link. And then this other coin, Grain, that's associated with Harvest. But, do your knowledge here, do your research. And then you got 1inch, the 1inch exchange. This thing, actually, let's talk about that next. Let's pull that up. And again, this is a deep dive. I'm going to be talking a lot about a lot of things, and I think this video is more of a stepping stone to kind of point you guys to, like, these are the things that are popping off right now. I think we should do more research on. So 1inch, this is I'll tell you guys exactly here. This one's actually kind of hot as well. 1inch Exchange decentralized DEX aggregator to help users discover the best trade prices for tokens. Instead of swapping tokens from a single liquidity pool, 1inch will aggregate across different pools and suggest the most efficient ways to trade tokens. So, it basically shops, amongst all the automatic market makers and trying to provide you the best deal. This is on Ether as well, and they got a token, and, it boomed a lot yesterday. Now it's cooling off. But you know how these things are, these baby coins, these newer coins, they are very, well, it's not so new anymore, not so baby. It just entered the top 100. The other day was like ranked almost 200. So let me tap into this website. This DEX aggregator. So another, a thing I'm seeing is that the governance token. So each of these platforms have their own tokens. You got, Uni has their token. You got Cake has their token. 1inch, Beefy, Alpha has their token. And these governance tokens and these tokens that are associated with these apps, these DeFi apps, seem to be valuable. Okay, because they all stand to benefit in some way. Maybe. Yo, Big Papa says, Rafterman, good morning, Big Papa. Shout out to NoFD, the rest of the boomers. We got a few small group right now, but we're doing a DeFi deep dive. Okay, I'm talking about Alpha, Beefy. I'm going to be speaking about Venus 88, Mirror Finance. We're now on 1inch. Badger's another one to talk about. And I just learned about D-Bank, which is a portfolio tracker where you can hook up through your MetaMask. And then I'm snooping on this whale's portfolio that they shared over there on the Alpha Twitter. This guy I don't even know if it's a guy, a girl, a group. I don't know who it is. This wallet has a network of over 500,000. And look how they're distributing their assets. Maybe you can gain some insight. Kaboom. So let's keep going. So let's go to this DEX aggregator here. So 1inch is another one I'm looking at. Look at the price of 1inch, about 230. Supply of has a high supply. It has a high supply, 1.5 bill. But that's what it is. Uni's another one that has been doing excellent. So I see 1inch. They got a nice UI, and the product that they offer, I don't see anybody competing with them directly. Okay. which is offers the best rates by discovering the most efficient swapping routes across all dexes. So you could set it for a max return to get you the best price or the lowest gas costs. Now there's another thing. This is another dive to go and do more research on. But the Chai gas token transactions on 1 inch are up to 42% cheaper because of the Chai gas token. You could read more about it. And then, I don't know if there's another opportunity here to speculate on the gas token, but there's a lot to swallow. And I was really thinking about it yesterday. I'm like, this is the future of finance. Like, real simple. If you work in banking, if you were in school studying economics or finance, this is the future. Now, I'm not saying that this platform is, but what's going on with DEX, as far as, finding efficient ways to leverage and the tokenomics and all this stuff that's going on, guys, this is the future. And it's confusing, but that means there's something there. Shout out to Bit Papa. Shout out to Rafterman. Thank you, Bit Papa, for the $5. Boom! Boom! And drop another one. Boom! I appreciate that, Bit Papa. 5 USD DeFi. Let's go. Yeah, it's a lot to wrap your mind around. So, I'm going to be doing as much knowledge as possible and just researching more and more and more, while the bankers worry about CDs and traditional finance, and worry about, the stock exchange. This is the future, guys. Okay? This is the future. It's obvious to me, in my opinion, yada, yada. You know the deal. So, yeah, you can see the exchange. I was looking at another page on this one. DAO, Decentralized Autonomous Organization. You could vote on the governance here. They already have, things to vote on, the swap fee, the decay time, referrals. I don't even know how they're handling the referrals here, but I'm going to look that up because I'm excited. And then you can see the pools that they have where you could stake and the APYs that they offer as well. So this is not only an exchange, but they have pools, they have governance, they got farming. Kind of like almost a one-stop shop. Let's head over to Beefy. This another one. This is one that I'm actually using right now. I got stakes in, so let's keep an eye on what's going on. Let me hit refresh. Load up the wallet for you guys. Thank you so much, Bit Papa. I appreciate the 5 USD. And if you're getting value from the stream out there and you're listening, follow Bit Papa's lead. Drop a couple ducats here in the Thank you so much, sir. I'm liquidity farming on 1 inch, says Bit Papa. Excellent. So let us know more. Let us know more how long you've been in there. What are you, what are you farming? What do what have you deposited? Give us a little information if you like to share, because that's what I was just talking about. Thank you so much. So talking about Beefy, I jumped into the Beefy token, and it was about 350, and it dumped. I dumped. I think I bought a little high, but the APY here is good, and I'm going to be staking it. I feel like this platform, there's only 76,000 tokens circulating supply, and the price of the token is like, what? I don't know, like 250 or 350. I forgot what it is. I say $300. This thing can go up. So I started staking APYs high. I moved over all my Pancake and started staking here because this is a yield optimizer that offers even a higher APY than the actual Pancake swap. So this one is at 440%. Look at the APY, 444% APY, and you can unstake at any moment. So I got over 2,000 cake staked over there. One thing that I'm excited about here is this ETH. This is the highest APY for ETH that I've seen in the game. Okay, this is on Binance Smart Chain. The reason I haven't jumped in to this yet because I haven't moved over, I haven't bridged over ETH to this. But I'm already in with Cake and Beefy. You can see all the other pools they have. They got single asset pools, and then they have LP pools as well. You can see all the assets they have. So this, I'll tell you, this is the one that appears more attractive to me as far as returns right now. And that's why I've made deposits. Now, as Alpha Finance, I'm going to make a deposit as well. I'm just figuring out how much ETH, because since that's on the Ether mainnet, the gas fees are a lot higher. Now, this is on Binance Smart Chain, so the gas fees are cheap. Big Papa says 650 ETH DAI pair and staking 100 tokens. I'm about to start a Binance Smart Chain liquidity pool next. There you go. Yeah, guys, don't sleep on Binance Smart Chain. So go over here and you could see, like if you pull up Cake, there's a lot of Binance products that are hot right now. And a lot of the Binance products are cross-bridged with Ether already. So they're both on Ether and on the Binance Smart Chain. So, you know, I would say just get the wallet. And that way you could bridge on over. How do the pools work? Basically, it's not basic. And there's different types of pools, you know. But the best way I could describe it is that you're providing your asset so that the people could trade against it and you can earn fees. It could be in the form of a token and the same token. All the pools kind of work differently on each of these platforms. So you got to read. There's a lot to learn. I spend a lot of fees learning, says Big Papa. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And that's one thing with the Ether dApps that, you know, the Ether transactions are a lot higher. So, you know, you want to keep the transactions quantities to a minimum as opposed to, you know, a Binance Smart Chain. You could do a lot more learning there because it's so cheap. You can stake here and stake there. You can move around a lot. So that's why I think it's about to pop off over there. Big Papa says it's very technical, but Binance seems easier. I think to get started on Binance, it's probably a little harder, but once you're there, it's a lot cheaper and you could keep going. So like if you click, you could say Pancake has been doing excellent. We got in at 50 cents. So Pancake is basically the Uniswap of Binance Smart Chain. Okay, but go over here to Binance Smart Chain and you could see all the different, they have a list for all the Binance Smart Chain products. Okay, Alpha is listed right there. Look at the Alpha performance. I just did the video. I just talked about the Alpha is looking sexy. This is cross-chain, so it's running on Ether and Binance. And then Beefy is up here as well. They got a lot. Pancake, Bella, Unify. So this is a good place to start doing research. Okay, and one thing I'm noticing about Binance Smart Chain, since it's cheaper, you know, obviously you could potentially do more stuff, but Binance is situated in the Asian markets. And I'm noticing a lot of the projects that are launching, they're pegging themselves to Singapore time. So I don't know if they're associated with Singapore or not, but there's money on that end. Okay. And they're doing things differently than, you know, they may do it in the West. But I'll tell you, Asia wants to take over. Okay. And they're doing new things, and just don't sleep. Don't sleep on what's going on out there. At least do the research. And again, none of this is referral based or anything. It's, you know, I'm just doing the research. I'm going to drop a couple of G's on Pancakes. I did already. I dropped almost 2 ETH, I think, on the Cake. And then I was staking it on Pancake Swap, but then I found Beefy Finance, and that yield optimizer offers a higher APY for the Cake. So I just moved it on over there. You can see what I got. I got how much Cake I got? Over 2,000 Cake over there. I'm caking. I'm staking the Cake. And the APY is 444. Compared, let me pull up Pancake Swap's APY. I'm not even halfway through the list that I have here on my desk because I just wrote a little list here by hand that I'm like, I need to start doing research on these things. And I want to do a video on every one of them. But before I was like, I got so excited. I'm like, let me just talk about it casually first, kind of let you guys know, and then I'll start doing it on my own as well. What am I doing here? I'm going to Pancake Swap. I'm connecting. Oh, and you can see the pools over here on the Pancake Swap. So I'm connected to Pancake Swap with my Binance Chrome wallet. You can see the little plugin up here, how it looks. And you can switch on over. There's videos about how to switch between the chains within that wallet. That's the easiest way because if you try to bridge online with these other things, they may flag you with your IP address. So go to pools. And you can see the pool here for Cake. If you were staking in this pool, the Cake, it's 180. So I unstaked, and you can unstake and stake easily here. And the fees are cheap as opposed to ETH. Every time you stake and unstake, they want to clap you up for like $20. So you got to, really think ahead when you're on ETH. You're like, I was about to deposit 1 ETH into Alpha, and then, the fee was $12. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I should think of depositing more because, if it works and, or if I want to deposit more day 2, it's, you might as well just do it all at once on ETH. So it's better to learn on Binance, obviously, apparently. So you're looking at 444. ETH fees suck right now. Yeah, they do. It is what it is. And, I can only see ETH fees going up. And ETH seems to be a whale's platform. I said this I don't know if in this video or in the last video, but it's apparent to me that, you don't want to limp into ETH. You don't want to come in and do like, a 0.2 play with ETH. It's a couple $100. You're not going to, do a $200 play and do a $20 fee. That's 10% of your play. That doesn't make any sense. But if you're out there like this whale, staking, $100,000 or throwing around major money, having, look at this guy with 528 ETH on this wallet, and then in Alpha, he's got 65,000 ETH, to do a $30 fee is not a big deal, but for the smaller fries, I would suggest, I would consider Binance. Let me link you guys to this D-Bank. Check this website out and look at this guy's wallet, this whale. I just linked it there in the chat, so you guys can see D-Bank, and this may be a way for us to, maybe we could do a community portfolio on this. Go to donate to Gitcoin. They're doing another ERC20 airdrop soon. Go donate to Gitcoin. They are doing another ERC20 airdrop soon. I'm thinking of if I've heard of this before. Donate to round 9 Gitcoin. Okay. Keep the learning going, says Rafterman. Absolutely. Thank you so much for the $2, Rafterman. Rafterman out here frequently dropping the 2 over here in the bucket. I appreciate you so much. Good morning to you, sir. Thank you so much. Yeah, I got to check that Gitcoin. I don't. Is that the one that Voscoin was talking about, like saying that he got like point something ETH just, an airdrop to him because he used the platform or something like that? I don't know. Man Champ did a young buck move the other day and sent a small bag of pancake tokens to my ETH wallet and realized too late they're not going to show up. Got to get more sleep, bro. Yeah, it's, it is what it is, guys. It gets a little confusing. I did a stupid move the other day. I was going to deal with an exchange, one of these swaps. It said, send your tokens. And I sent 0 ETH. I paid the fee. And then I was waiting, and I sent them 0 ETH, but I confirmed the transaction. I paid like $10 in fees to send 0, and then I had to go back and do it again. So yeah, sometimes, people make mistakes. BitPapa says they gave away stake DAO tokens worth 1,000. Yes, East Voscoin. I got to check that out. Yeah, Gitcoin. I think I heard about that briefly. So what is it? Gitcoin.io? What is it? Or how do I get there? And what do I specifically got to do to get these airdrops? Gitcoin. I don't see them on Pancake or on Gitcoin Gecko. Okay, let's keep going. What did we talk about? We talked about Alpha, Beefy. Another one that I was really looking at, and someone in the chat last week said 88 miles per hour, and I was like, what is that? Doc Brown, the DeLorean? What are you guys talking about? And I made a funny, I made a joke, but then I came across it and I started doing my research, and this is another interesting app. This is Ether. Let me pull this up. The medium.com article was informative, I remember. Pond Lord, yeah. Look at this. In the decentralized finance system by offering fixed rates, interest and deposits, floating rate bonds, ERC20 zero coupon bonds, and passive income generation through single asset staking. Single asset staking. I like that because, you don't got to worry about impermanent loss. Essentially, one can deposit their assets into the platform custodian free and begin earning passive income while they earn fixed rate interest. It should be noted that 88 per mile, 88 MPH shares are 100% of the protocol's revenue, with those staking their MPH. So you can do more research, but let's actually go to the app. And you can see the APYs that they're offered. Earn fixed rate interest on your crypto, earn MPH rewards. So I think that you not only get a fixed, like, okay, exactly. So you get, let's say if you deposit DAI, you get 5% on your DAI, but then also you get an MPH reward of 30% APY. So I believe you're earning 2 tokens. So you could shop their pools, and then you could see stake. This is another thing. When you stake the MPH token, if you get the APH token, stake it, your rewards are in DAI, which is another thing. That's pretty interesting. You're getting dollar rewards. So that's another one to consider. You can see how it works. You can, I guess, read the paper, right? And that's another thing that I've noticed too. If a project has like a long GitHub type documentation like this, which I'm noticing, things like Alpha have, Wise Token had, Pancake, like a longer white paper here, it's a plus for me. It seems like, like they took a little more time to explain everything. And you can see when you go to Alpha and click on Doc, it sends you to a Git book that's very similar. You see it's a lengthy Git book that explains a lot. So that's always a plus for me. Because some of these, and let me be honest, and I've been trying all these blockchains, because some of these like little dabs on Tron, they don't got that. And I'm going to be honest, like after finding all this other stuff out, Tron to me is looking more sketch. I'm going to keep it $1.50. It moves fast and everything, but, so does Binance Smart Chain. And it seems to have a lot more talent and way more quality, So I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I don't know about Tron lately. It seems like every little dApp that I've tried out there has not really done well. Even Flow was doing good for a while, and then they started with the funny bunny. So, holler at me. Let me know. I call it for how I see it, guys. So 88, and then, this is another one. Mirror Finance. This was very interesting. This is also on Binance Smart Chain. Hold on, let me see if I can find this. The Mirror Protocol. This one. You could trade even stocks now. Mirror assets reflected on the blockchain. How it works. Mirror Protocol allows the creation of fungible assets, synthetics, that track the price of real-world assets. Mirror synthetics are intended to be used as key building blocks in smart contracts and to bring the world's assets to the blockchain. So the synthetics assets that are trading right now are stocks like Tesla, Netflix, and others. Let me show you. If I can pull up the... Kaboom. So this is Mirror tokens, and then they have their stable coin, which is UST. I think this is just like $1. You can mint or farm Mirror tokens by staking your LP tokens, and they have synthetic assets that they trade in this exchange. I don't know exactly where it is, but you could see they got synthetic assets like Netflix, Alibaba, Silver, Google, and more. This is Binance, but it's also on ETH. And that's another thing with Binance, that most of the stuff that they're doing is also on ETH, and it can cross, you could cross bridge. So I would start, if you're interested with the Binance Smart Chain, I would start with getting the wallet. It's Binance Chrome wallet. And that way you can have both a Ether-like address and then a BNB address, and you can bridge in between the two, and whatever the platform is, you can handle it. Illcryptmatic says just lend on Tron and nothing else. Yeah, but even that, I'm not really, I'm going to be honest. And I've tried a lot of things on Tron. I got stuff on Tron. Like, you know me, I've been trying it. But, I've tried a few things. And to keep it a buck with you, Tron is looking kind of like bootleggy and like it looks a little scammy. A lot of the stuff out there is like, come on. So, I got stuff there and I continue to, keep an eye on it. But right now, Binance has caught my attention, to keep it honest with you. And for a while, it was XDAI that was catching my attention, but there's nothing going on the XDAI chain except Honey, and that's it. So, Binance, again, I'm going to keep an eye on you. BitPapa says, why not trust wallet? I just haven't gotten around to it. I use the Binance wallet when dealing with this. And also you can connect through MetaMask as well. There's ways to do it. But the reason that I'm using the Binance Chain Wallet is because I found it the easiest way to bridge between the BNB address and the Ethereum-like address. Tron been scammy. Yeah, I know. I've always said it too. But, a few of the boomers would be like, come on, try it out. I remember Marlon, he also sent me like 100 Tron once. And he's like, check it out. Check out this. And I was like, I'll check it out. And, I did check something out. Some have been all right, but most of them I haven't, to be honest with you. So, I encourage people to just check out Binance then, I'm not saying I'm done with Tron or anything, but I'm more focused on other things. So this is Mir. Let's look at the price of Mir over here. Mir Finance. Yeah, MIR, the Mir protocol. See what they're at. They're another one that's booming up, another 14% against ETH. This is 284. You can see their circulating supply is, it's not that low. So that's another one, Mir protocol, Mir Finance. There's another one I'm looking at called Venus, Badger, Jet Fuel. We're not going to have enough time. I'm already here on 38 minutes. I'm going to do another video tomorrow then. We'll do part 2 of this video. What about the Oracle coins? Yeah, what about them? I mean, I know they're there, but I haven't done the deep dive, to be honest with you. There's so much stuff going on, and that's exciting. A lot of stuff is popping off, and, if you've been in the game, the crypto game for a while, like we have, it's obvious, Bitcoin and Ether are on the way up. You should stack them and pack them for the long term. But we're focused on are some of these newer platforms that may be making more gains. The trend is our friend right now. So, it could be alt season. So I want to try the new stuff. Anna says, Justin from Tron is just copycatting every hype project in the market. I don't know. Maybe, whatever. I don't got time to criticize. I just got to move on to the boomer, Badger was another Gitcoin drop round date. All right, Big Papa, what do I got to do with Gitcoin? What do I exactly got to do? Because there's something here. I don't want to sleep on this, Big Papa. Let me know right now. So what do I got to go right now? What do I got to do? Anna George says there is a DIA for Oracle. Looks okay-ish. Didn't kaboom yet, though. I heard about that one, yeah. I remember thinking something good about it. But there's so many, I couldn't tell you if I'm being accurate or not. Let's go back to the ETH BTC chart. I think the most important chart right now in crypto is this one. What is ETH going to do? And I think ETH is going to pull ahead, guys. Sign up with GitHub first. Okay. I'm listening to BitPapa because he's talking about this GitHub airdrop, and I've heard about it. Then go to Gitcoin via MetaMask. Where's this Gitcoin? Earn money while building open source, decentralized apps, learning new technology. Then go to Gitcoin via MetaMask. Look up right now. It registers your address on MetaMask. So what does the sign up on GitHub have to do? I mean, I already have MetaMask. Oh, so you can donate. So what's the minimum donation? I don't know, Anna. I'm still learning. Big Papa's letting us know, and Big Papa, you know, if it's the Big Papa, I know I'm going to listen to him because he's here in the box often, and I've heard about this through I think Voscoin. So I'm trying to find out what the details. So any amount. So so let me get this straight. When you sign up to GitHub and you donate to GitHub, any amount, you're eligible to receive an airdrop from Gitcoin. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do a little bit more research on this. Is there a specific video that I should review, or was it the one with Voscoin? Yeah, and if you guys don't know what GitHub is, it's the place where developers share their code and they build their projects, and that's legit. GitHub is legit, and I don't know anything about Gitcoin, but Big Papa said Voscoin. Yeah, so it is the video. I saw that video briefly, but I got to go and tap into it again. And you're saying that, yeah, it is legit. Okay, I got to check this out. Yeah, we got to do a little more research on that. And so what, you got over $1,000 in coin, you said, Big Papa? Okay, so what I do here is what? I sign up at GitHub, okay? Provide my address, and then I donate to a project. Where do I go to donate it to a project? At Gitcoin or at GitHub? Anna, I would suggest researching or searching Voscoin, VOS coin, and I know he did a whole video about it. Voscoin made a video about a week ago. Yeah, I saw briefly. I'm going to have to tap into it. Let me see if I can pull it up for you guys. Why not?
Hey.
Is it this one? You could claim point ETH right now. Sign into Gitcoin with your GitHub ID. Oh, okay. All right. I get it. Yeah, I'll let me share this, and I'm gonna obviously do the research and do this offline. When I'm done with the stream. But this stream is packed with information where to start on a lot of things and do research. Yeah, that's the video. Yeah, I remember coming across it. Boom. Thank you, Big Papa, for the donation as well. Yes, offline. I mean, I do a lot online. A lot of people say, oh, I'm going to do it offline, and they never show anything online. I mean, I show plenty online. So I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not. Or on stream. That's the better way, because everything's online if you're dealing with the wallets. 0.040 here with Ether. Let's see if this thing drops. But I'll tell you what, guys, I think that the trajectory, the price is I mean, it's got to be worth 0.05. Big Papa says, yeah, I don't want you to dox. Hey, I get it. Yeah, I get it. All right, guys. I think I'm going to leave the stream there. I think we covered a lot of information today. So as a recap, check out Alpha Finance, Beefy Finance, 88 per mile. 88 MPH was the token. Mir Finance, 1 inch. Badger, D-Bank, and then we just ended with talking about getting an airdrop from GitHub. You got to sign up to GitHub, and then they got the Gitcoin, and I shared a video that's talking more about it. So I'm going to look into that as well. So, I'll be back tomorrow. Shout out to Big Papa. Thank you so much for your recommendations out here. I really appreciate that, and for the donation as well. Shout out to everybody else that's tuning in, and I'll be back. I think we should do part 2 tomorrow. There's more to talk about. Keep up that research. Yeah, it's sloppy. I know this video is all over the place, but right now that's where I'm at. I'm learning about these things so fast that I'm like, let me just talk about it, and then later on during the week we could start doing more detailed videos about this and how it works. But yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay strong out there. Thanks a lot out there, boomers. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest, Champagne. Thanks for tuning in.